Hi, this is another segment of the Billie Beane's exciting sci-fi series, Nunatayet. New. This is a new YouTube for me. So I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. Book 1, Five Palms of Y. Chapter 33, Abe Jake John, Sunrise. So in this chapter, we'll see Captain J-Mac proposes marriage, and a Peach's response is she's thinking. Abe Jake John prepares for the trip to the Mothership Victory, along with the Black Hawk Warrior Special Forces, who come with their balancer gene abilities. General Nakabi is reconciling himself to the rescue of the dragon fires and those details. Okay, summary of the previous chapter. General Nakabi and Shadow Leader Anichi write the plan for the next 3 days. Abe Jake John has revealed details of the physical upload of the software fix for the Nunatayet's Mothership Victory. All understand that Abe Jake John may be required to give up his life, as he will combine his human energy with the electromagnetic upload of the fix for Victory's AI. This is necessary because the dragon fires, alien mechanical particles, change from matter to software, which is based on a bioelectromagnetic charge, but the alien mechanical particles don't and have never included human bio energy. Abe Jake John is in his 90s and is on his returning, a 2-year period during which he would be visiting his childhood places and old friends, a 2-year period of the separating of his soul from his physical body for his return to heaven, his beloved wife and other family members. And he is reconciled to this potential giving up of his life to return Nunatayet's Mothership Victory to control of the people of Nunatayet and prevent the taking over by alien mechanical particles of the Victory soft AI computer, and then linking up with Nunatayet to take over the whole planet by this hostile evil species, the dragon fires. He shares all of the details to be stored in the machines of Nunatayet, how he prepared the code and the keys as revealed to him by the AI dad from the Mothership Victory in a secret way that only Abe Jake John would have known based on his previous occupation as an AI engineer, the fact that he was born on the stillness, and his parents pioneered their knowledge of the alien mechanical particles. So he was a uniquely gifted individual for this time in history. General Nakabi and Shadow Leader Anichi shared those details with all the individuals on the Soul Leader's Black Planet Moon and from the shuttle, and the two and shuttle number 2 that housed the Victory crew, so that all were in sync and could combine their energies in their united prayers to their Creator God. General Nakabi contacted also the priest group on Nunatayet, the Jawath and Jawathas, to gather their thinking in view of the fact that Abe Jake John was going to be involved in a situation that might require the giving up of his life. So it was understood Abe Jake John, a free thinker, and was uniquely qualified to be in this position and to make this decision in his 90s and on his returning position in life. So yes, he was cherished and honored by all. Abe Jake John also requested that the two couples who were deeply in romantic love, Captain J. Mac, Anna Peach, and the other couple, Hamley the Hermit and Jajila Lantani, the Lioness Tracker, that they be involved in a uniting their energy and focusing on this being a very successful trip. Others around them could assist by uniting in thought to provide a shield from evil spirits and other entities that might try to interfere in this fixing of the AI software on the Victory. The Black Hawk Warrior Special Forces and Abe Jake John took off from Shuttle 1 position and mounted the Victory. They used a secret docking platform put on all Nunatayet ships by Nunatayet's military for stealth entrance. The Black Hawks repelled from the shuttle, aided by their balancer genes that enabled them to function at great altitude with increased strength and the ability to repel down thin bands. They took Abe Jake John in a smart container. When they had all entered the Victory, they put up a temporary CGI image over the opening that had a dual purpose of shielding the opening also. The Black Hawks went in two squads. Commander Rock Schonfield led one. Colonel Jack Blackhawk, who was in line to be a tribal leader, led the second. Commander Rock Schonfield's squad would take Abe Jake John down out of the smart container and in a Black Hawk smart suit equipped with balancer technology. And they would travel down to the central core of the Victory, to the mother location in the heart of the ship. They had not yet entered the perimeter of the Victory's monitoring. They all netted their smart suits stealth. The stealth came at a cost to humans in that it depressed the human immune system. So stealth was only used as needed. Abe Jake John began to sweat and feel faint as the stealth technology interfered with his unique frequency. The Black Hawk med team had anticipated this and injected the suit with a special oxygen and cooling mist. Abe Jake John immediately felt better and signaled with his fingers, like, okay. The squad split into two, and the second squad went behind the first squad. The Squad 2 fighters were specialized in takedown and used DNA-keyed unique technology weapons. That was Squad 1. The Squad 2 were to protect the flanks. Colonel Jack Blackhawk led this group. While the Blackhawk tribe worked with Colonel Jack's teams, they agreed to his military experience. Since he was in line to be a tribal leader, they typically wanted certain precautions taken to protect his life. That's why he was leading the second squad. He was respected by his fellow Black Hawk Special Force warriors for his honoring the request of their tribal leaders to function in a number 2 position to protect his life. The AI dad had been successful in secret contact with Victory's Mothership AI. Both AI dad and Victory's AI mothership had a bio implant overlay. Victory's AI maintained interface superficially with the alien mechanical particles. The AI that did not have a human bio component and so could not retreat. The bio contact flow of information between, and so the alien mechanical particle AI could not detect the communication between the AI dad and the mothership Victory because they had that bio component. The Victory turned off sensors as the Blackhawks advanced to her heart. The alien mechanical particle AI did not react as it lacked a bio ability. Commander Rock Schonfield Blackhawk led the Blackhawk warriors and ordered his people to walk light, which meant to consciously turn on their balancer genes so that they were putting a layer of energy between their feet and the floor. This was called the silent walk, which was a hallmark of the Blackhawk warriors. They were guided by Abe Jake John, who was in bio-sync with AI Dad to the heart core of Nunatayet's mothership Victory. They congregated in the hall outside the computer room. Abe Jake John, AI Dad, and the mothership Victory joined energies. It was understood by these three that Abe Jake John would enter the computer area or the heart of the ship and upload the software which would isolate the alien mechanical particle software, change it into matter, and then draw it out of the computer and the motherboards like dust, and then it would be vaporized. It was in the isolating and the drawing out of the alien mechanical particles that would require a download of Abe Jake John's soul, his bio life spirit, into the circuit boards and the electromagnetic energy exchanges of the AI systems. His soul would go out and could then put little bubbles around all of the alien mechanical particles. He could identify them because they were not bio. And then his soul could draw them out and isolate them and draw them out, and then hopefully he could then expel them out of his body into the room area, and they could be vaporized by technology used by the Black Hawk warriors. So, Abe Jake John is on the brink of extending his soul into this AI energy field. To be continued. I love you, and I'll see you soon.